Good morning, members. This is Brian. It is 9:24 in the East, 8:24 here Central. Hope everyone had a great morning and a wonderful weekend. Let's jump into what we see going on this pre-market morning. Early look at heat map shows us a general leaning to the upside. Looking at this little triangle that we like to look here: Bank of America, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs. Looks like that sector is averaging up about 0.4% so far this morning. McGraw-Hill struggling this morning, Pinnacle West. So a very up-leaning beginning to the day. See the medical laboratories and research performing well, home furnishings and fixtures as well. Consumer and personal services both up a healthy 2.5% as an industry group to this north side this morning. And noticing that what is showing up to the downside is fairly weak overall. Diversified electronics, photographic equipment. The economic calendar for today, we get the housing market index that comes out at 10 o'clock Eastern. That is happening during the trading day. We'll want to be cognizant of that. Tomorrow we're going to look at housing permits and building starts. Overnight news: Kim Jong-il passed away at 69 in North Korea, so that's raised a bit of tensions over there. It had caused an early jump in the dollar. That seems to have subsided, and our ES futures pushing into some bottoming in the 1202, 1203 range, so we would look at that as a bit of support. 1206.25 for a pivot, and we're auctioning up at around, doing a dance around 1217.75, so we've got a little volume profile build that I see here going on. So the pre-market point of control here sitting at 1218, so we've tested about a handle and a half up, handle and a half to the south side. 6E as well, recovering from overnight news, working quite nicely with the dollar as an offsetting pair. So we saw the dollar doing some lifting and push to the north side. Euro was retreating, and subsequently the euro has come right back to some of the levels that we were seeing on Friday and the early Sunday auction. Crude this morning snapping to the north side of 94.50, now printing a 94.70 with 2 minutes until the opening bell. Silver this morning also catching some attention to the upside. A couple of tickers that are moving rapidly this morning in pre-market. MCP catching an auction up from the 25 halves and 25 60s from Fridays into 28 prints, so there's news moving there. Goldman Sachs. Goldman had really, through the course of Friday, and we were watching that 90 print as a potential support level, and into the closing bell that has held, so we're looking at some 90 65s. Pull that up on a 365-day chart, and you can notice how cleanly we've been finding resistance there at that moving average. Another set of resistance there, and a clear downtrend. Look at how nicely here, once, twice, now 3 times lifting into that 200 period moving average and finding a bit of resistance. DEC, both on the 10-to-1 calls to puts lists. See if DEC is getting a little attention here this morning. So somebody's starting to step into DEC to the upside a little early to be looking at the overall market scanner. So we'll 200 period moving average coming through here, and that 48 50s and 60s looks to be a little bit on the soft side at the moment. HPQ, old Hewlett-Packard, making a new low print. JBL making some new low prints as well. Following in its track, SanDisk to the south side. The SQQQ just made new low prints. So with that, friends, we are off and trading, and welcome to Monday.